Ancient Hebrew history, from Abraham to Roman rule. The Hebrews were a monotheistic and legalistic nation that differed from the Mesopotamian nation around them in religious belief and cultural influence. The Hebrews made their primary contribution to civilization in the area of religion rather than military conquests or politics. From about 2000 BS onward, the Semitic-speaking Hebrews moved from the surrounding deserts of Syria and Arabia, where they lived as nomads, into less dense regions of West Asia. In 2100 BC, Abraham led a contingent from Ur in Babylonia to Canaan, which is Palestine. The Torah, that is a law in Hebrew, claims that God called Abraham to leave his homeland. In doing so, Abraham's faith was proven, and God made a covenant with him, saying that he'll make his descendants into a great nation. This nation, in years to come, is the nation of Israel. According to Hebrew historical texts, the lineage of Abraham continued to generation through his son Isaac to his grandson Jacob. Jacob, also named Israel, had 12 sons in total. His second to youngest son, Joseph, was hated by his brothers and was sold into slavery by them. He was enslaved in the house of Pharaoh for many years, where he ended up becoming second of command. During Joseph's co-rule, a severe famine struck Palestine and Egypt. To avoid this famine, Joseph's brothers ought to buy food for Egypt and return home to their family. When they arrived, they did not recognize Joseph, so he tested them to see if they had remorse over what they did to him. He ended up revealing himself to them, and they apologized for selling him into slavery. This makes the point where the Hebrew history and the Egyptian history collided. Joseph's family moved into Egypt, where they were given land in the city of Golish. Jacob's sons, as time continues, are revealed to be the father of the tribes of Israel. Many years after Joseph and his brothers died, a new Pharaoh had arisen who did not know Joseph. He began to oppress the descendants of Israel and the 12 sons living in Egypt. This oppression was severe, and according to the Hebrew holy text, it was a period of 400 years enslavement. According to the Torah, Moses, a boy born from the Hebrew tribe of Levi, was raised in the house of Pharaoh. He left Egypt after murdering a man and encouraged God supernaturally. In this particular story, Moses was told to lead the Hebrews out of Egypt in the iron fist of Pharaoh. Though he met resistance from Egyptians, he, with the help of his brother Aaron, led the Hebrews out of Egypt in a mass exodus in 1446 BC. Once out of Egypt, the Hebrews arrived at Mount Sinai. According to the Torah, this is the location where God met with Moses and gave him the 10 Commandments. In any case, the 10 Commandments were a general set of moral and social rules were given to the nomadic nation as a foundation of their religion, society, and government. These were the laws by which the Hebrews believed if they followed them, they would obtain the land of kingdom. After 40 years of wandering in the wilderness, the Hebrews, aka the Israelites, began engaging in military actions to acquire the territory they believed to be theirs by divine right. They exchanged their nomadic ways for an agricultural mode of existence. In time, they intermarried gold with their original population and adopted many various aspects in the Nile culture. The Israelites succeeded in gaining a hold on territory in Palestine.